Hi, my friends. Again, Tuesday for our Tuesday talk. So excited to be here with you today. And our topic today is you have a choice. And obviously, we all know we have a choice, don't we? But are we exercising our options for the choices that we have? Or are we letting the environment, the news, our neighbors, some family members that don't want any positive for you tell you what to do? There is no excuse for not achieving what you want or moving away from what you don't want if you don't exercise your own choices. You have options, right? There's no reason for us to be spending our life wallowing in failure and ignorance, grief, self-pity, shame, because we have choices, right? Don't you agree with me? We all have choices, but what happens? We let the environment, we let circumstances, we let naysayers, negative people, even some people that they might feel they're trying to do the best for you or trying to tell you what's best for you, but sometimes you know deep in your mind that they don't, right? Because they haven't walked your walk, right? They haven't been through or lived what you live. So then definitely you have to learn to choose your own path, your own make your own choices. Again, I'm happy for you to be with me here on Tuesday. I was so excited about the topic. I just want to say hello to everybody, and I want to commend you for keep walking your right path, commending you for standing up and being the best that you could be, and also encouraging others to be the best what they could be. So again, going back to that topic, we all have a choice to do better in our lives. We all have a choice to help others and encourage others to do better in their lives. So what is the answer? Why is it so obvious that so many people live in despair? And I'm not talking about financially. We could be talking about emotionally, and their mindset. It's because a lot of us, and I say us because I've been there. A lot of us do not exercise our options to do better. We don't make a decision to change our way of life, to change our mindset, our thoughts. And there's a book that we could read. We all know what book it is, right? And I don't want to impose any beliefs on anybody. I just want you to, whatever you feel, it's your truth, it's your path. I want you to follow that, right? Along with that, there's many positive mental attitude books that we can read, right? Many of us maybe don't want to read anymore, but they're on audio. There's a lot of settings right now that we can use to put positive mental thoughts or positive thoughts in our mind. Let me put it that way, right? So there's no excuse for us to be spending our life on our thoughts in negative. Remove everything that's around you. And I say that a lot. A lot of people get up in the morning, the first thing they do is put on the news, and whether if it's now or before, news most of the time is negative. News most of the time is things that we don't need to hear 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. What do you need to hear first thing in the morning? Positive thoughts, so that your day could be a positive day. I know many people that first thing they get up in the morning, they put their praise and worship music. Other people put motivational speakers. We have thousands and thousands of video online on YouTube or wherever it is that you could plug in first thing in the morning when you're getting ready. You don't have to watch it. All you have to do is listen to it, right? So if you exercise your choice, if you exercise your options, to do better, guess what? You're going to do better, right? We spoke a couple of weeks ago about having that positive mindset 24/7. Yes, of course, there's stuff happening around us. You agree with me, right? There are things happening around us, but there's more positive than negative. So why don't we choose to concentrate and underline and stay on the positive side? It's easy to do. You just have to make that choice, right? So my friends, my diamond friends, I know you're working towards your diamond life. Whatever it is that you choose to do, you have to start today, right? You have to start today. Why? Because it is your choice. It's no one else's choice. It's your choice. So what do you need to do? Start today. And I want to read this insert from a very, very famous writer. His name is author. His name is Og Mandino. I'm sorry. He's no longer with us, but I've read a lot of his books. And one book that is very, very key to me is called The Choice. When I finish, I'll go ahead and post it on the notes. Some of his books. He also wrote The Greatest Salesman, a very, very famous book. The thing is, whether you are a salesperson or not, you could learn from the values that he wrote in his book. But this I want to read because I don't want to mess up not one word from what he said, right? So now, and also I'll post it because I know after I read it, you're going to want to hear it again, right? I'll also type it in the comments when we're done. It says, I will persist until I succeed. I was not delivered into this world into defeat, nor does failure course my veins. I am not a sheep waiting to be prodded by my shepherd. I am a lion, and I refuse to talk, walk, to sleep with the sheep. I will persist until I succeed. That is a great, great, great quote. I have this quote on my mirror because you have to remind yourself, you know you have choices, you know you have options, but because there's so many things around us that are negative that we let them infiltrate our mind. Don't you agree with me? But you have to remind yourself, you are a lion, you are a diamond. You were put on this earth not only to exist, but to succeed in whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to be the best housewife ever, if you want to be the best hairdresser, the best salesperson, the best chef, whatever your calling is, you were put on this earth to do it. Why? So that you could help others. Again, we go back to that topic, right? We are humans and we're here to help each other, to love each other, to help each other achieve what we want to achieve. But if you don't do what you're supposed to do, if you don't work on what you're supposed to achieve to be the best you, how can you help somebody else to do it? How can you be the example for somebody else to follow? A lot of people, we spoke about this also a few weeks ago, a lot of people are waiting for you to succeed so that they could feel that it could be done, and then they will start their journey. So be a great example, right? I mean, today is a short one. I know a lot of us are back at work, so I don't want to keep you long. Maybe you escaped for a minute from your lunch to join me here today, but I definitely appreciate you being here, and I definitely look forward to talking to you on our next Tuesday Talk. Be good, and remember, you are a diamond.